everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. And welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please subscribe if you like the content only. I would appreciate having you here. I wanted to share today with you guys some palettes that I purchased. And I remember, if you watched my last video, I'm on a low buy. These are things that I purchased before I made that decision. So there's going to be some videos that come still, that I still record, that are things that are on their way, that I purchased before I made this decision. So I will give that disclaimer in the beginning of those videos, just so you know I'm not purchasing new things. So yes, these are things I bought before my low buy that came after. So the first thing, and I also want to mention, like, I am not a huge Morphe fan, only because I feel like their palettes are just too big and they're overwhelming. Not because I think their quality isn't good. I think that their makeup is okay. It's just whatever. I've never tried anything from Morphe that has stood out to me to the point where I'm like, dude, I'm diehard. I like some of their brushes a lot. But I will say my daughter does amazing makeup. Literally, her blending skills are out of this world. I cannot wait till I can show you those things. Till I can have her show you how beautifully she can blend some makeup. And she uses her Morphe palette. Her favorite one is like a 30, I don't even know. It's what I gave her that I actually had as well, but I got rid of because I never used it, and now I'm kicking myself in the butt because they don't make it anymore. She doesn't like to share. So yeah, so that just goes to show that it is really all about the skill, not necessarily the product, because I don't think that Morphe's formulation is like anything spectacular or extraordinary. Like I said, it's just kind of like, whatever. Like, I've never found a palette from Morphe that I'm like, wow, like that's amazing. Usually, like I said, they're too big and I just can't, I get overwhelmed and I don't know how to, like, what I should do. Like, to be honest, I'm glad that they made a mini James Charles palette. I wish they would have launched that at the same time as this big one, but I really would like for them to do that with the Jaclyn Hill palette. Just condense it, make it smaller, and that would be amazing. So I don't know why they don't. They should. But anyway, I purchased some things from Morphe just because they really caught my eye on their website and look like their typical Morphe stuff. So this is the, sorry for the long intro, I'm trying to work on that. So this is the 10M Midnight GLEAMIN Artistry palette. So what they say is, put on the glitz with these shimmering shades featuring velvety silk slip toppers and glam glitters. You'll be serving up looks that are sure to sparkle. It's your ultimate shining moment, Morphe babe. Okay, so you get 10 shades. Packaging looks like this. So, you know, it's different from their just typical black. No mirror, which is fine. From what I recollect, this palette was not, you know what, I'm actually gonna look that up. So this palette costs $22. So it is on the higher price range for them, because I feel like their big palettes aren't usually that much. They're usually like anywhere from, you know, 20 to whatever, and you're getting a lot. But these are just shimmers. That's all they are. So I will go ahead and swatch a couple of them for you really quick. Okay, so right off the bat, the first thing I'm noticing from the first one is that it is not very creamy, and the pigmentation is very, very light. Second one is creamy. but the pigmentation is very, very light. So far, they are not appearing to look like what they do in the pan. Well, except for this one, because this is a glitter. I mean, these are okay. So they're very, very lackluster. This is not really what I expected. I thought if they're gonna put something like this out, that they were gonna really step it up and like make sure that these were like dope. I'm running out of room, so I need to take my bracelets off because I have to go onto my hand. So the first one is, so this one right here is called Countdown. Then the next one is Drippin' Diamonds. Is this the right way? Yeah. Okay, so this is Drippin' Diamonds. Then there's Kiss Me. The blue one is Invite Only. And then the one on the end is 12 o'clock. This one is Champagne Toast, Golden Moment, Sparkles, Swanky, and Black Tie. And this is what they look like on. So these, the ones that I just really was not impressed by is Drippin' Diamonds and 12 o'clock, Countdown, and Champagne Toast. So that's these ones right here. So this is there's a color here, believe it or not, right here. This is the first one, which is I think it's Countdown. So I went over it twice and you can barely see anything, right? Okay, this one is Drippin' Diamonds right here. And then this one is the Kiss Me, Invite Only, then 12 o'clock, Champagne Toast, Golden Moment, then we've got Sparkles, Swanky, and Black Tie. So I'm telling you, like, you can barely see this color. Like, yeah, it was fine on my finger, but look at this. Like, I'm gonna try to do it more over here because obviously, like, there's no color. And I don't know if it's because I'm like, maybe this will appear better on someone with lighter skin, but you can't see it on me. The glitters are fine. It's whatever. I mean, they're glitters. They're gonna come off regardless. They end up all over your face. How they're ending up all over my arm. I was actually like looking forward to this because if you've watched me before and watched my looks, I always like kind of like a little bit of sparkle on my eyelid. I didn't do it today. I'm like trying, you know, it's a big nail. So I was actually looking forward to this. I do like the Golden Moment and Sparkles. I think they're pretty. They're glitters, so I probably 90% guarantee that I will not use this. And it is really pretty. Like, it is way, way pretty. And I'll show you the other one, which I'm sick of going back and forth to that stupid paper. They are really pretty. So if you like glitters, you might really like this palette. I was more interested in the 4, 5, 6, 7 other shades, hoping that they were gonna be like some really pretty glitter toppers, like kind of like my Super Shocks, but I'm just not finding anything that can compete with those other than the Bobbi Brown shadows. Those shadows are, oh my gosh, they are neck and neck in my book. Okay, so it's the Moonstone, the like luxe eyeshadows that they have. Like I have some, but they're not down here. They are singles, and they are like so pigmented, so glittery, so beautiful. I think my favorite one, the ones that I like are, they're called the Luxe Eyeshadow Rich Gemstones. Those are, they're glitter toppers, and they are beautiful. The Moonstone eyeshadows that I'm talking to you about, those are also on sale, and those are normally $38, and they're on sale right now for $19, which is a fantastic price. So yeah, even the luxe eyeshadows that are multi metallic, those are still amazing. Those are not on sale though. But anyways, that's kind of what I was hoping that this would kind of be like. It is not. But for $22, I think they should have included a mirror. So if you are looking for some glitter, some sparkles, some really lackluster eyeshadows, you found it. And the thing is when you swatch them, they like look so pretty, right? But then and I know, when you swatch an eyeshadow, it is not the actual way that it is going to look. But if it's not even showing up in a swatch, and my finger is going to give the most pigmentation that it should give, how's it gonna show up with a brush? Like, I don't even know. Let's find out. Okay, we're gonna start off with Countdown, which is the lightest, just this one. And we're going to use a coarser brush, that way my hand is damp, so I don't want to give this an unfair advantage. That is still what it looks like, and just so you know that I'm not, I'm going in, okay? I'm being generous. I'm going in more than I would if I was gonna put this on my eyes. It's just barely there, okay? Let's clean up this. That's right there. That one came off a little better. It's still, like, without the lights that I have behind this, it's still very, like when I look at it this way without the light on, you can barely see it. Okay, let's go into a deeper shade. Dripping Diamonds, my bad, which I would expect this to be like killer, if they're gonna call it that. It's right there. Which is like I said, it's just okay. I mean, they definitely should have, this palette should have been like 10 bucks, to be perfectly honest. Like, there's just nothing about this that is worth $22 at all. The other palette that I bought is a 35H. It's called the Hotspot, 35 shades for Sun and Stun. Hot days lead to even hotter nights with a sultry palette that's the ultimate scene stealer. Fiery corals collide with vibrant aquas for creamy blendability to take you from sunlight to spotlight in the blink of an eye. So I have not opened it. This is your typical Morphe packaging, which I don't know why they haven't upgraded this. Like, even just a little bit. Same thing, no mirror. I don't know how many Morphe palettes really do have a mirror. And then this is what this palette looks like. Now that I look at it, I'm like, why did I buy this? What is this? Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my son scared me. Okay, so the 30th, let's see how much this palette costs. Here's me being unprepared. Per usual. I am gonna say, I know a lot of people hate Manny, but So far out of the palettes that I purchased from Morphe, this is, excuse me. You know what, I'm thinking that I did get this from Sephora or Ulta because I'm not finding this palette on Morphe's website. So unless I did, I don't know. What is this again? 35 page. Huh. No, let's see. Okay, it is on Morphe's website. I just had to search for it because it wasn't right there. Okay, so that's the crazy thing. How this palette is 22 and this one is 25. Okay, so you get 35 eyeshadows in this one and you get 10 in the other. So I don't know, yeah, I don't know why I bought this because literally the only part of this that I'll use is like this half and not even all of this half. Like I would never use this or this, but I would use the rest of them. I think they're all beautiful. Over here, I think that's really pretty. So let's kind of dip into this and see if they're as disappointing as I'm expecting. I really wish Morphe would just figure it out, because how is it that indie brands can do it and they can't? Like, I just don't get it. Like, I know that my daughter can create really amazing looks. I've never, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is crazy. Do you see how vibrant this is? I mean, it is literally a really, really vibrant gold, right? Like, I would expect to pick this up and be blown away. This is 3 swipes. That's crazy. Right here, that you can barely see, is this, which looks like it would be like a really intense silver, and it's not. And then there's some that are great. Like, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. My daughter says that her preference, I think is what she told me, is their mattes. That their shimmers are just not that great, but that their mattes are really nice. These are some of their shimmers, and these are pretty. These are coming off very nicely. I'm gonna try a couple of their browns because we know that's my speed. These are going over my tattoos. Yeah, and they're really crappy swatches because I'm right hand dominant, so these are just not going to be looking good. But these mattes, which I swatched, these ones right here, are coming off nicely. So I'm not completely unimpressed. It is also only $22 to $25 for 35 eyeshadows, so it's really hard to complain. But at the same time, it's like when let's see if I can find them. Okay, when Profusion is killing it for $9, like, you should be able to kill it when you've been in the game longer than them. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't opened this one. So I'm gonna find a color in here, which, okay, so I did find one. So this color right here is very, very, very close to, this is hard to carry. This color right here. I know it doesn't look like it in the screen, but it is. They're pretty, they're both kind of an orangey color. So let's kind of, even though it's really hard to do with my nails, we are going to do a swatch off and see which one of these comes off better. This one is the Profusion, and this is the Morphe one. So the difference is the Morphe's is matte, and Profusion's has a shimmer. It's not a shimmer, it's a sheen. Morphe ones, they're darker. Yeah, they came off enough. They were way more pigmented. But remember, Profusion was $9. This is $25. So, final thoughts on this palette. I think that the mattes are actually performing pretty well. I think that they are coming off pretty nicely, but I also haven't put them on my eyes. I mean, I guess it's pretty typical Morphe. I'm not really impressed. I'm gonna see if I bought this from Sephora or Ulta, and if I did, I'm probably gonna return these because I'm seeing another palette on Morphe that is actually one that I probably would more likely use. So these are collaborations with somebody. And her palettes, oh, they're nice. They are $18 for 18 shades, so $1 a shadow, which is awesome. That's really cool. If you log on to their site, you'll see they have a whole bunch of stuff that is on sale. Wow, they've got their 25A Copper Spice is only $12, and their 25D Oh Boy palette is also $12. They look exactly the freaking same. Like, what the heck is the difference? Yeah, so I think that Morphe, very hit or miss. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the new Morphe palettes. These are new to their collection, or to their line. So this was the 35H Hotspot collection, and then this was the 10M Midnight Gleam. I would not get this one. This one performed decently, so you make the decision. All right, guys, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day.